Republican Senator John Kennedy expressed surprise over President Donald Trump's former campaign chairman Paul Manafort's lenient sentence, which was handed down by a Virginia judge on Thursday. Number 1, I was surprised in the sentence. I thought it would be longer. Kennedy, of Louisiana, said on CBS News show Face the Nation with host Margaret Brennan on Sunday. Number 2, as I've said in the past, Mr. Manafort is a grifter. He used to be a partner with Roger Stone, the senator continued. I'm sorry, Margaret, he's just a sleazoid. He's always played at the margins, but Kennedy also suggested that Judge T.S. Ellis III should be given the benefit of the doubt, pointing out that he personally had not read the justice's sentencing memos. Judge Ellis has been on the bench 30 years, he pointed out. He obviously believed 4 years was enough. I might disagree with him, but I'd have to read the sentencing memos, he said. Ellis, a federal judge appointed by President Ronald Reagan, handed down the 47-month sentence on Thursday for Manafort, 69, for tax and bank fraud and hiding money in foreign bank accounts. Prosecutors, led by special counsel Robert Mueller, had asked for a significantly longer sentence of 19.5 to 24.5 years. Ellis defended his sentence, saying that Trump's former campaign chairman had lived an otherwise blameless life. Many have criticized the judge's decision, with progressive activists and politicians pointing to the apparent disparity between the judge's sentence compared to harsher penalties often imposed on minorities for similar or lesser offenses. Paul Manafort getting such little jail time for such serious crimes lays out for the world how it's almost impossible for rich people to go to jail for the same amount of time as someone who is lower income. Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, DNY, wrote on Twitter after the news broke. In our current broken system, justice isn't blind. It's bought. In a tweet, Representative Barbara Lee from California compared Manafort's crimes and sentence to another real-life example of a black man named Vincent Winslow. Lee pointed out that the former Trump aide had committed $55 million in bank and tax fraud, and was given 47 months in prison. Conversely, Winslow sold $20 of marijuana, and was given life in prison. Marijuana charges regularly net longer sentences than Manafort. Lee wrote. Manafort will also be sentenced this week in a separate criminal case in Washington, D.C. He could be handed down an additional sentence of up to 10 years for witness tampering and conspiracy charges.